Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm just going to have fun this morning and go around with some paint here. You can watch if you want. It's Thursday morning. I got my I went and got my morning mocha at my favorite coffee place. I'm trying to find my live here so I can get in the chat room here. If you got any questions, just ask. I'll try and look at the chat room here every once in a while. I leave it right in front so I can see if anybody's coming in. I know it's Thursday morning, everybody's probably at work, but I'm going to have some fun and just create something on the fly here. I think I'm going to I'm going to put an undertone first. Let's do that. Do I have a bigger brush? We'll use a soft brush for this. This is one of those, this is a really inexpensive acrylic brush, but it's soft. You can, I'll put an undertone on of green, I think. Let's try the phthalo green. Just a watered down version of acrylic paint here. Maybe this color will come into play. We'll see. This color could help, in developing the painting as on, and it might not. But we can get rid of all that white canvas right off the bat. It's just phthalo green, watered down. Very thin layer of phthalo green. I don't use these for painting. I use these brushes for blending because they're really soft. You know how sometimes you go to the art store and they have the inexpensive brushes that are really soft? They're really good for blending, so you might as well pick up a few of these cheaper brushes. Because if you use one that's like really got heavy bristles, it's hard to blend with those. So you got to have a softer. And I found that these are perfect for Alright, there's my undertone. I think Alright, I'm going to design this painting with some burnt umber first. And I'm going to use we'll use a fan brush to lay this out. Same thing, watered down. This is burnt umber. I'm going to put the horizon pretty low here. Right in here. I think I want to design some trees like from here over. We'll just put some like tree trunks up here for now. Maybe like going from here back that way. Oh, I want to put a little black in my burnt umber to dub. I'm going to have a big tree over here. Let's just put the trunk kind of going here. Something like that. We'll put some leaves up here. I'm going to start really small first with the leaves, just to see how big I want to go tree. Put some branches up here. A way to lay out if you've never done your landscape like this. It's really fun. I think that's a cool looking tree. It'll probably expand a little more as the painting goes on, but I'm just trying some color up here to design it. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. This is fun. Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday morning. I'm off today. Got the day off, and me and Lisa are going to go live later on our music channel. That's going to be fun. Lisa's really enjoying that now. You know how YouTube was telling us, if you want more subscribers, you need to do live shorts. So Lisa, for the last 6 months, she was like making all these shorts and trying to get subscribers, and it wasn't really working well. She would spend all this time making her shorts, and then maybe getting one subscriber from the short. And then we did some lives. We did a live the other day. We got 60 subscribers on one live. Wow, that was amazing. So I appreciate that. These are trees going off in the distance here. I usually don't spend this much time designing it like this, but this is fun. I want it to be just right, so I'm trying to get the perspective right here. So we'll have a big tree here, kind of going off with tree trunks going off that way. I think I want to level it off though down here more. In here, just fill this up with trees here. So I'm designing it with burnt umber, and then I'll paint it when I'm done. This is looking pretty good. Let's drop one of these branches down a little further here. There we go. That looks cool. And I think a hill back here. Let's keep moving forward here. So I'm going to pull some groundwork out now under these trees. We'll have the hill like coming down like this. Oh yeah, that looks good. Now it's starting to take shape here. Maybe we could put a river right back here. Check this out. We'll pull this groundwork back under these trees. Now you're seeing some land develop here. This is how I get out sometimes. I don't like to use a picture. I like how I did this one line here, because now this could be a shoreline here. See that? And this could be water in here. We'll make that a lazy river. Doesn't that look cool? So there, I got my layout. This could be like a park river, and I'll put a pathway going across here, going to the back, and maybe we'll put some kind of building back there. Let's see if I can do the building. I usually don't put buildings in my paintings, but I think this one we can do it. We'll put some kind of park building back here. Some kind of building there. We'll put that'll be the outline of it. All right, cool. So I think that's all I want to do. We'll put bushes down here. I'd like to get everything in, so with dark color. So we'll have some bushes around these trees here. Okay. The reason it's this brush is because it makes the tops of the bushes really nice. Okay. Or you can use a chip brush. I use a chip brush a lot because it's got a lot of. I think all these will be bushes here. maybe tall grass. I'm going to leave this open for maybe flowers. I'll put like some grass here with some dandelions or something. All right, well, there's the painting. Let's get started. It's really cool. Let me zoom into it for you. Good morning, everyone. Ruben. Aqua Blue reminds me of Vietnam's restaurants. Am I crazy? Let me tell you the truth. Ed, how you doing? I don't know. I just used that green for undertone. I don't know if it's gonna, but I'm not really. I don't know much about Vietnamese restaurants. Maybe they use pastel colors or something. In fact, that's what I'm going to use, is like a pastel yellow for the sky. With blue clouds. Light blue clouds. So this year I'm getting more into mixing, so I mean, look at my yellow. I used to just use that yellow right out of the tube, but it's not a good thing to do. So your colors are meant to be mixed. So I'm going to mix some a little white in that yellow. And a touch of burnt umber. Maybe a little more white. I'm going to use this color now for the sky. See how it's not as bright as the yellow out of the tube? This is going to be my lower sky here. Trying to different things this year. Instead of doing the typical mountains, and I want to get more into scenes that are closer to us. Bring the foreground closer with some distance way off in the back there, like this horizon is way off in the back. I should finish this trunk first before I paint, but that's all right. I like the way this looks when you paint around the trees like this. It gives the painting a nice look. In fact, I should finish the tree first before I do the eye. I'll just put a little yellow up there for now, so you can kind of see what I'm doing. And maybe lighten this up a little more here. That's going to look cool. Yeah, I really like that. Check this out, Ruben. We'll even put some of that yellow sky, like peeking through trees here and there. That'll be cool. And then we'll have some yellow sky down here underneath. It's really painting this way. Instead of like, remember how I used to do the sky and then the mountain and then put everything on top of the color? I really like this style of painting around things. I don't know why, but it's really cool looking when it's done. But isn't that cool how this river just kind of developed on its own there? So I'm just trunk real quick and then finish all my colors on the tree, and then I'm going to do the sky. Burnt umber, black, and a little alizarin crimson. We'll get a nice rich brown color here. I want a fat tree here. Big root system here. Wow, that looks great. That looks so cool. I like how this one came out. Might not be the best design, but it's fun to paint. Should be get my smaller brush here. Anyway, those will be, we'll have some more branches done. Look at that, man, that is so cool. I think I want to beef up this tree just a little bit. So since I'm going to be brushing my paint on, I'm not going to be like stamping it. I'll just extend some of these with the brush. Just a little fatter, I want. I want some of the sky to show through here. Right, I think that's enough there on that one. Yeah, that looks good. That looks like a tree we got here in Seattle down by the water, by the Puget Sound. This almost looks like the Puget Sound if this was all water out here. And there would be a fence right here on the edge of the water, and you look down, and then the Seattle is back here. Then you have a bunch of ferries going back and forth from the islands. They're over here on the right. Yeah, kind of looks like the Puget Sound just a little bit. But except I'm going to make this a river here. That's going to be green grass back. Nice green grass. This is going to be like a park where you go fishing. You set your chair up here, throw your fishing rod in, go fishing. Maybe I should put people in here today. About that big, you know, not so I don't have to really do too much detail work. I could put somebody fishing there with their pole. Change it up a bit, you know. All right, I'm going to do this, the color on this tree real quick. Let me fix these up real quick. I might have to lower this down here. Yeah, let me lower it. It'll look more natural if these trees are coming down lower here. It'll help it look going off into the distance there. There we go. All right, so for my trees, I'm going to start with a dark green here in the middle. I'm going to use hooker green, the yellow. I'm going to use a lot of different tones. I'll start with the tree here. That's nice. I can use that green up here, except I'm going to brighten it up just a little. I'm kind of doing the middle color first. And then I'm top it off with some lighter green up top. And I'm going to leave the bottom dark brown. I was going to try this new gloss clay stuff I got that you mix into the paint. I wonder if I should. Do you ever use this gloss medium, Ed? You mix it in the paint. It helps keep the paint stay wet longer. It's good for blending, glazing, a collage adhesive. uh, or you can use it for coat your painting when you're done to seal it. Hi, Marianne. How you doing? Yeah, I'd love to do a Mona Lisa. You mean like a modern version of it, of her? With modern, um, modern clothes on her or something like that? If you can tell, I'm trying to go for a realistic painting on this one. It's kind of obvious. I'm seeing the Vietnamese thing now, Ruben. I'm seeing it with the colors, with the yellow and the green now. It does look. I could almost just highlight the trees like I'm doing right now, and just leave the painting like that. Just enhance these lines just a little more and add a little bit of light, and it does look kind of like it could be a greeting card or something. Marianne, it's good to see you. So we'll put a lighter green up here now. It's a really fun style of painting here. I'm really trying to make those look like they're three-dimensional, you know. Wow. I was saying the other day I went to go get a coffee, and I was looking at everything. Just a lot of brown. There's a lot of brown everywhere, and I always cover all my brown up. So I'm going to start leaving some of this brown color in there. Obviously, my light's going to be coming from the left here. I should have decided that before I started highlighting this. I'm going to make one of these trees, we'll make them like yellow. Remember that one day, Ruben, you told me you wanted me to make a transition in the tree, the color? Didn't really know how to do it back then. So I'm going to try it here. We're going to make this, some of it like golden and some of it like it's going through its loose leaves. We'll put some, maybe a little on this one too. Yeah, like underneath. Underneath this might be changing color. I think I want to put orange up there. Maybe. Ba-na-na-na-now. So this tree back here, it's getting farther away. Put a little, lighten it up just a bit. Do 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 do. Okay, that looks pretty cool. I like that. Let's see, we got some, what have I in your latest work? Yeah, we Harvest Moon. Ba-na-na-na-na-da-da. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, if you watch our live, I'll tell Lisa we'll do Harvest Moon today on our live. We play for about an hour, so sometimes we'll go longer if people are requesting songs. Marianne, what I've done is changing up style a little bit. I've been painting the stuff in first, and then I do the sky later, like paint around the tree. But I just changed my style a little more because I used to lay all the paint down. Remember the sky? I used to lay it in, and then I would put the mountain on top, trees on top of it. This looks better when you get to pick the color after. It depends if that's the way it works out, you know. It all depends on the painting. And I'm starting to see a lot better. Like I see the tree better now visually, where I can get it, you know, layered with highlights here where the sun would be hitting, maybe just right there on this branch here. I kind of went through a bubble, I call them. As you get better and better, you go through these little bubbles and you move into another level. Like now I'm looking at this branch here, it's at the bottom, so I probably keep these darker than these up here. I'm just starting to take more notice of and I've been doing some ocean scenes with water waves. I like those now. And I'm getting better at these trees. You guys remember my trees? How funny they looked when I first started doing these. That's cool that you guys got to see me kind of transitioning into from bad to better. I think they're getting better. Taking more time. All right, I'll come back to the trees now. I think I got the edges the way I want them. And make the sky in now. So I'm gonna get sky color put in now. at that. Wow. I really like that. That's what I mean about painting around your trees. I think it looks so cool. Then I still can adjust my trees uh, later on. But I think that looks so cool. I'll do maybe a light blue over here. Let's see what that looks like. Got this indigo blue I've been trying to work into my paintings. Indigo. With a little bit of gold. I think indigo, it almost looks purplish. I guess indigo's, I thought it was more like a bluish color, but it looks kind of purplish to me. I like it. It's blue on my, it looks like a light blue on my palette, but when I put it on the canvas, it turns like a violet type color. I don't know, that's what my eyes see, but it's a cool color. A little wet. Wow, I'm really digging this. So glad I was off today. Yeah, thank you, Ruben. Where is this? This is from my mind. Somewhere in the dead mind. To me, it doesn't look like if this was Seattle, we would have more evergreens in here. This kind of reminds me of like Oregon a little bit, around the rivers. There's a lot of rivers that are in Portland. People live like around the edge of these rivers, like the house would be over here. Then they all get their little slip. They have a dock out here with their canoes. sides of the river. We'd have the houses over here. Then the river comes from Portland, and it goes out to over here. Those look more like apple trees to me, too. I don't know what it's going to be, but I know this is going to be grass here. I want to put, let's put the grass in right now. I'm going to put it in dark, and then I'll lighten it up where I need it. This is hooker green with a little black and burnt umber in it. Just going to block it in. Lighten it up a bit. What's cool about this, I can still put some distant trees out there on the horizon here. I should put some people in this one. Make it look like a park. Really cool. I'm going to do the water now. I kind of like the color of the water, do you? Should I keep it that greenish aqua green color? Man, I'm looking at my phone and it looks awesome. On the, wow. I looked at my phone, I go, whose painting is that? I go, that's mine. Wow. I couldn't. It looks so cool on my phone. I think I'm going to keep this like a light bluish color. It looks good in there underneath these trees. So that, what color was that? Oh, that was phthalo green though. I can't use it. It was watered down phthalo green. I guess I can put it in light and then we'll put some blue spots in there somewhere for that color for the water. Maybe if I just add a touch of indigo blue to it. Try it up here. Yeah, I don't think that messes it up too much. It just looks good. All right, I like that. A lot of fish in that water. I used to love going fishing. I haven't done it in a while. I mean, I've gone crab fishing, but that's not the same. Crab fishing, you throw the box out there and you go back and you hope that you get some fish, crabs. What I think I'm going to do on the sky, I'll put some violet up here, and then up here will be a big cloud, like a violet cloud. Let's try that. I don't know why I'm painting so slowly. I don't have anything to do but go play music with Lisa. I'll let you guys in on how the way I look at my art, like the different colors next to this tree. So we got a little purple next to the green here. We got a little bit of this blue in here. Then this yellow is up again here. So that's the way I look at it. Each part of this tree caught a little bit of the sky, you know. You get to see the blue next to the green, the purple next to the green, the yellow next to the green. So it gives your eye something to look at, you know. That may be one big cloud by the time it's done with. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of like that. That looks cool. We'll put some shadows underneath. There we go. Those kind of look like purple. Do do do. I think I'm gonna need some trees back here. Just maybe right in here. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-ba. Wow. I'm really digging this. I'm just trying new things here. There we go. Remember that ribbon? I put the sky there behind the trees. All right. I think I'm going to do this light green, darker, darker. So I'm going to start with a light green back there. Mainly yellow, green, and white. And see what happens. And then the next color, a little dark. And then I'll add indigo to it. Make it clear even. It's the wrong brush. Very cool. I don't know where that orange came from. It's good to have some color in there. All right, looking good, guys. Not my favorite green color. Kind of see something here. I finished those trees. I still got to finish those trees. Wow. I'm trying to think of, this needs to be lighter back there. Let's throw some yellow back there. Let's throw some yellow orange. Way, way in the back. No, it'll look too much like the sky. A light green. A very light green. A very light green. Yeah. Just for the back here. A little better. Throw some hills in here though. Trying to get that green just right here. Make it look like hills and stuff. There we go. Better, better. See the shadows in there now? Creates these little hills and stuff. Nice. I think I will need trees in the back. That looks so much better now. It looks like there's some hills going on there. Just a little darker green out. Okay. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. Ba-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. Oh yeah, me and Lisa, we've been working on some cool songs, man. We had these 4 songs the other day. We were just kind of picked them out of the blue, and we had never tried them yet. And we just worked on them within 10 minutes. We picked up 4 new songs that in our repertoire that we'll be able to use now. Need a smaller brush. Very nice. Look at those I just created. That's so awesome. It looked kind of silly just having one flat color there, didn't it? I can kind of see this could be like a ledge here. I'm gonna edge my water real quick. You know, I might have to do a painting, what do they call that when you just paint all day long? Thanks, Ed. Is that Lisa in there? She might be in here. The Rick and Lisa Experience. I can't wait to jam today. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's looking really cool. I'm gonna have to do a part 2, guys, because this one's I still gotta eat. I haven't even had breakfast yet. The life of an artist. Crazy. I'd rather paint than eat. I don't want to get rid of my brown. I usually paint over it, and I want to do that. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to end this one, guys, and I definitely want to continue this later. Somebody wanted me to do a Mona Lisa, like, I guess in a modern. That might be fun. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for this morning. I'm going to end this because it's still got a lot to go. This is going to be one of those paintings that I can't sell for $25 because it's taking too long. I think I'm going to introduce some yellow grass somewhere in here eventually. Some browns. Maybe this hill right here might turn to a golden color. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably finish this one later tonight after we do our jam session. So this will be part 1. See you, Ruben. See you, Ed. See you, Lisa.